from N5 with our brilliant studio audience as ever. They are loud. They are feeling the vibe because it is a big game here today at Emirates Stadium, and alongside me is the one and only Jeremy Ali Adier. I thought we just heard like a couple of boos there. I was going to say, calm down, guys. I know, but calm down. Firstly, Jez. Wow.
Go on, just get it out, get it out.
You look, je ne sais quoi. Wait, well, I don't know what that means.
No, I don't know either. Sorry, I don't understand either, no.
No, I do.
No French.
Comme ça.
Oh, no, not that again.
Sure, okay. No, I think this is lovely. I love what you're wearing. The tie is very sweet.
I thought, you know, big game, big occasion. Let's get all that right. Let's put the tie, looking smart, ready for the big one.
Yeah, this is a new range that is dropping soon. And have you guys seen any of this? No, you're welcome. You're welcome. We've even got some jewellery. I'm wearing this necklace.
I haven't got the jewellery. It's only for special, special people.
Legends
this one,
like me. Very excited. Anyway, back to the game. How are you feeling today? A huge one against Manchester City. It's obviously early on in the Premier League season, but I mean, a massive game.
Yeah, already a big turn in the season. Definitely, it's a huge one. Liverpool obviously done the job yesterday. They won, so we'll be looking at this game exciting. Big game. Man City, they came back on form as well. So looking forward to it. Big game.
How are you feeling though? Are you feeling confident? Okay, that face is giving.
No, I do. I always do feel confident, but I think the last few performances of Man City, you know, they're back to a very good level. So I think it will be a tough game. Haaland's back scoring, Phil Foden's back playing well. So he'll, I can feel as well, So anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, we want to hear from you guys at home, wherever you are watching from around the world. Get in touch using the hashtag #LiveFromN5 on X. Send us a selfie. Show us your setup for watching the game, like this person did actually for our last home game. Oh, just a message on X. Let's go Arsenal. Fair enough. I thought that was going to be a stunning selfie or whatever, but send us any messages, selfies, all of that jazz, and we'll go through some of them later on in the show. Now, I said we have a wonderful studio audience here. Hello. How are we doing? You've got a microphone in front of you. Don't be shy. Big game. Mm-hmm. Thoughts, feelings?
I'm excited. Listen, we've performed against City for the past 2 years now.
Yeah.
We've got a very good squad, good depth as well. Glad to see Saliba back as well. So.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
We've not done the team news yet.
I know. Sorry, but I'm guessing he's going to come back, of course. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, no, I'm very excited. I do think we're going to win this game. I do think so, especially being at home as well. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, and like you said, good recent record against Man City.
Exactly.
We know how good they can be, obviously. They've been brilliant for years under Pep Guardiola now.
We've been brilliant as well.
Right, retweet.
Exactly.
And the squad that we've got now, the new signings, you know, I know that we're all feeling really confident in our side. I suppose it's more, is it more though, the nerves of what we know Man City can do rather than potentially what they've been doing for the past few months? Because I know that they've recently kind of turned their form around a bit, but they've not been quite the terrifying juggernaut of late that they have been. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
I think we're thinking of City from 2022, 23 and before that. But this City now, they're not their best. But I think we are at our best squad as well, best squad depth, as I said before. So all signs are pointing to an Arsenal win or draw, but Arsenal win I'm being hopeful.
I think it's more on the day as well, though. On the day, you just never know. City can turn up and have a fantastic game, and that's what we're more kind of worried about. Is we know what they're capable of doing over one game. But yeah, our form's been, it's been brilliant this season. So very confident.
Pep Guardiola was there just walking around, and we can actually see him because that's what's so cool about the studio is that we are in one of the boxes here inside Emirates Stadium. So you can just have a look outside, and it's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, my eyesight, Jez, isn't that good, but that is Pep standing
that's
there,
him, that's
just
him.
Walking around the pitch.
On his
having a look around, black dot in the distance. I don't know if you guys can't really see. That's unfortunate, but we can. Who else wants to have a little chat?
Yeah, I mean, I was here the last time we played City, and the start is what blew City away. Yes. And as of late, we haven't seen as much quick starts, but we end games really well, which I love
Yeah.
for the club. Like, we are now spreading our goals across the pitch as well as, you know, at different times in the game. But I want today to just be a quick start. I think City can never really deal with a quick start. And if they do, we're the 12th man, we make the noise. And it works a treat last year when we won 5-1. So I hope to repeat that.
Yeah, and I mean, we've all said that they've maybe not been quite at their best, but it's still Man City and they are still unbelievable and have a brilliant squad. So we cannot take that lightly at all. This is still very much a huge game and it could go either way, absolutely. Shall we have a look at the lineup then for today? I know some of us have already seen it. It's a guess. Oh, whoa, crazy. It's like you're psychic. Here is the starting 11. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubamendi, Rice, Marino, Madueke, Trossard, and Gyökeres. I mean, the bench as well. I don't know where to start, Jez. Quite a few talking points. I feel like most people are going to be looking at the fact that, I mean, Saliba is back in the lineup, which is great. Eze on the bench. I mean, again, you guys have the mic. Well, I'll ask Jez first, actually. We saw this lineup a little while ago.
Yes.
And we were like, oh, okay.
Surprise.
Don't get me wrong. Great lineup. And again, we are spoilt for choice at Arsenal right now. And this is exactly what we've all been wanting and crying out for quite some time. Inevitably, there's then going to be a player or two that doesn't make it into the starting 11 that people might have an opinion on. Jez, what do you think of this lineup then?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think, you know, this season having all that quality and all them, all them exciting players, there's going to be a lot of talk about the starting 11. And today, obviously, seeing Trossard in the starting 11 is a bit of a surprise, as well as he played when he came on midweek. Obviously,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of Eze, and seeing him out of the team is obviously a surprise, but exciting to see Madueke because I think he's had a fantastic start of the season and I think he'll be key today. Exciting to see Saka back on the bench.
Yes.
When I look at the bench, I feel comfortable. I feel that whatever the game goes, we've got arms on the bench to bring on and turn games around. So I'm more excited about the bench as well.
Yeah, it's so good to see Saka back in the squad, our star boy, right? How exciting is that?
Oh, mate, to see him back, I think it's just going to be a noise if he comes on the pitch. It's sad for Dalman, who's not going to be in the squad because obviously Saka's back in for now, and the squad depth, as you mentioned, is ridiculous. I think Arsenal put up the squad picture recently, and I sat there with my friends and we looked at every player and we were just like, there's no weakness. Everyone here looks strong, everyone looks firing, everyone looks ready, and to have our star boy back makes me happy. But I just need to mention, looking at that lineup, we've got ourselves a big Gabby, so we're going to win this game. Because whenever I see his name and he's fit, I have to give him his
Yeah.
I mean, it's a couple of minutes to stay humble, eh?
I love you were looking at that squad photo with your mates, just tears of joy streaming down your cheeks.
Well, you didn't see him?
Yeah, not in the squad.
That's like, as you say, there's 22 players in that squad now who all of us would happily see on the pitch. We're going to have to get used to players not being in squads. I mean, like, we've got Ødegaard to come back into the squad. We've got Havertz to come back into the squad as well. Jesus as well. You start looking at that bench, you're like, God, some of these guys aren't going to be on the bench. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. And this is what we've wanted for a long time. But I think you look at that lineup and Eze's not in it. Maybe people might have liked to seen Ethan in midfield. This is what we wanted. We wanted to be able to do horses for courses, make tactical decisions based on the game that we want to play. And I suspect that the things that we have done, Marino in midfield, Trossard at left wing, it's probably based around that. City have been pressing higher than ever with the new assistant coach they've got in there with Linders. So I think this points to us trying to go over the top, keep the ball around their area and try and dominate the pitch.
Yeah, very well said. Look, we've been speaking about the boys, but Frimmy has, of course, been down at player arrivals. Frimmy, how are you getting on?
What's going on, guys, and welcome back here to the Emirates. Of course, a great win away in Europe, but we are back here for a massive game. Man City come to the Emirates, and listen, the last time they came here, twice now, we won 1-0 and we won 5-1, and of course, that's how it's going. David, that's how it's going. Got Miles coming through as well. What's going on? It's nice, it's decent, isn't it? I ain't gonna lie. Oh, man. Yes, Tommy, you good, yeah? Love, bro. Love. Let's go, man. Let's go. How you doing, man? You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Boys look so focused, ready for this massive game. And I can't wait. Like I said, the last time they were here, we ran out big winners, 5-1 win. And there's Bukayo Saka coming off. It's going to be great to see him back. Got Dex, Timber, Christian. How you doing, man? What's going on? You good? How you going, man? You good? Let's go. Chris, that's good. You right? Oh, man, they look so focused. Ricky, you right? You good? Yeah, I'm right, man. I'm good. Yeah, man, you good? Let's go. Oh, brilliant, of course. Got Martin Zumamendi coming through as well. Oh, man. The vibes outside look immaculable. How you doing, man? You good? Love. How you doing, man? You right? How you doing? You good? Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, boys? Here comes Ezra Ebbs. Man, like, I actually got a surprise content coming with him. I don't gonna give it away. How you doing, bro? You good? How you doing, man? You good? And of course, the last to get off the bus, Big Gabby. And he always comes with a nice bag. I'm actually loving that. Man, like, how you doing? You good? Let's go, brother. You good? No, stay away from my hat. Yo, he gave me the eyes. Right, guys, I'm gonna send it back to the studio. We've got a big game on our hands.
Oh, yes, we do have a big game on our hands indeed. We were just giggling in here because we do like to see how many players ignore Frimmy. But he did well there. He got a little hug from Ricky as well. And Big Gabby, we usually rely on him giving Frimmy,
he gives him
a bit of stick where he just ignores him. Yeah, but there was a little moment there.
But you still saw the eye that Big Gabby just looked at him thinking, I normally don't shake your hands, just leave me alone. But yeah, no, it's funny to see Frimmy. You can see he's waiting, and every player coming, he's like, yeah.
It's like a puppy. Oh no, it's great to see the behind-the-scenes access, and especially for Gooners all around the world who watch the show, who might never have been to Emirates Stadium or been able to get here, and may never be able to. We hope you do, of course. But stuff like that, it's just really cool to get that insight, isn't it?
It is cool, and they've changed all the inside as well. It looks really nice now. They've got all lights and stuff, as you saw in the video. But yeah, no, it's definitely nice to see the boys coming out of the bus and having a bit that vibe of how they feel, how their music on or whatever, and how focused they are for the big game. Yeah.
And Frimmy's shirt was vibing
as
well.
That was clashing a bit with the lights, I think, in there. Yeah.
I'm here for it, but it was very like, whoa. If you've been watching the show, you might have noticed that we have a new feature. Whoa. Our Live from N5 Hero of the Week. So we've had our Lionesses, because, I mean, what a summer they had. We had Mikel Merino for how good he was during the international break. This week, okay, there was quite a bit of debate this week. I don't know if you guys have seen, we have a frame over here with the winner of the Hero of the Week. We've gone for Gabby Martinelli. I mean, come on. Which I think is very deserving. I mean, what an impact he had coming on in the week, scoring within, 34 seconds? That is wild. Then gets an assist for Trossard's goal. I mean, they both scored and assisted each other, which, by the way, is the first time that a pair of goal scorers have assisted each other since Wolves on the opening day of last season. So, I mean, yes, boys, we love to see it. Yeah. But I feel like other names were being thrown out there because there were so many good performers in the past week. Mosquera, I mean, everyone's been... Madueke. Yeah. We've been talking about him so much recently, Jez, haven't we? What do you reckon, then? Is it fair that Martinelli is in the starting frame?
Yeah, I think so. I think his impact, on Tuesday was magnificent. He came on, changed the game, because we were struggling at that time to find the break, and winning this game away is massively important. First game of the Champions League, you've got to start well. So the impact he's had midweek was deserved to be in that lovely frame.
Yeah, really lovely, really expensive frame. Yeah, we spared no
big
budget
part of the budget, the frame. Yeah.
But what about Madueke? I mean, we spoke a lot about him last weekend. I just think he's been such a joy to watch and so impressive. And I think he had a bit of a tricky start to joining Arsenal, right? I think it's fair to say. But everyone loves him, and everyone's been so impressed with what we've seen so far. Hugely
impressed. But I think, when we got Saka injured, we were obviously all thinking, oh my God, Saka's going to be out for a while. And we were all worried. And I think that kind of made Madueke who he is now, because he got into that position. I think he's better playing on the right-hand side. Obviously, when Saka's back, he might have to go somewhere else, obviously go in a different position. But I think not having Saka, he's kind of made us forget that Saka was injured because he was doing so well. So yeah, I think fair play to him. This is how football is. You know, sometimes somebody needs to get injured for you to get your chance. Yeah. And I think now he's kind of put in Mikel's mind that this is how good I am. I can definitely do a job for you. So even when Saka's back fit and he's back in the starting 11, there should still be a place for him.
For sure. Now, we love having special guests here on Live from N5. Oh, who have we got? Yeah. So, our first guest, you'll know him, TV presenter, The Last Leg. Yeah, we know that. And his new show, Call Yourself a Fan, which, by the way, Jeremy was on this week. Please welcome to the show, Alex Brooker.
You all right?
Yeah, good.
If you stand there for us. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Thank you very much. All right, everyone.
I have so many questions about you being on Alex's show.
You've got to ask him, not me.
I know, okay. Firstly, tell us about the new show.
Oh, so yeah, it's a football quiz show where we have a team of celebs and ex-pros, and they go up against a team of fans every week, and I'm the host. And yeah, it goes out on YouTube every Friday. Jeremy was on there. Like the show that's just recently gone out against the Arsenal fans. It was good fun. We heard some good tales about meeting the Queen and
yeah, it was. So that's some good little. You've got to watch it. I can't say.
Yeah, no, I don't want to spoil it. It's on YouTube now. Don't want to give away the spoilers.
You met the Queen?
Come on, Nicole.
No, sorry. Was that really disrespectful? I mean, obviously you met the Queen, but that's cool.
Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah, got a funny story about it, which you've
okay, watch the show.
Thank you, mate. You see, this is your show. You could have retold it. You could have got the minutes out of it, but no, you've gone. Do you know what? If you want a funny story about Emmanuel Aboué petting the Queen's dogs, go and watch the show.
I'm definitely watching that.
Thank you, Alex.
Wait, so it was a quiz show. How did Jez do? Because you're not always the best at quizzes. I think that's fair.
It's fair to say, yeah.
No, you did well. You did well. The Arsenal fans are like, yeah, they put in an okay.
Yeah, I think,
an okay performance. There was a few awkward moments when we. One of the rounds you have to ask them to. Well, you know, each team, you have to name a starting lineup. Each team has a go, and it was a starting lineup for Man United when they played Arsenal in like kind of the Battle of the Buffet, the Pitchside game, and it was like, so name the Man United team. The first answer that came from the Arsenal team was, who was it? It was someone like, it was like somebody who played. It was Jens Lehmann. I was like, name the Man United team that played against Arsenal. I was like, Jens Lehmann. I was like, mate, come on, let me help you out here.
Okay, well, you need to watch to find out how badly that Arsenal team did. Alex, we always love to ask people their story, how they became an Arsenal supporter. So what's your story?
Yeah, well, so like the mad thing about it with me is I didn't like football until I was about like 9. Okay. So I remember my dad, we're from Croydon originally, and my dad doesn't support anyone, but I remember we were at my dad's for the weekend. I remember him, like, it was a 93 FA Cup final. It was on my birthday. And I remember him showing us we were around at my dad's, and he was like sat down to watch football. And I remember going home to my mum's at night and moaning. She was like, "What did you do with your dad for your birthday?" I was like, "Oh, God, we had to watch Arsenal." And I feel sick now saying it. And I was like, "Oh, he made us watch the football." And then literally within about 4 months after that, all my mates were Arsenal fans. I got so bang into football, I become obsessed with it. And I remember he always used to go to me, he was like, "Mate," like, I remember I asked for an Arsenal kit for Christmas. He's like, are you taking the mickey? He's like, "You got me in all that trouble with your mum about 6 months ago, and now you're asking for an Arsenal kit." I just become obsessed. I became obsessed, and yeah, ever since then, that's it. You know, my usual seat is down in the North Bank Lower, Block 6. Go to as many games as I can, home and away. So, yeah, we've had some good times.
Yeah.
Good, a lot of good times. Over the years.
How are you feeling right now about this season then?
I feel all right. I feel okay at the moment before we played Man City.
So.
I feel
right.
good.
I
feel good. I was at Anfield the other week, and I actually thought we did better than a lot of the press would have suggested. I've been to Anfield before, and we've got absolutely blown away, and I thought, bar one amazing free kick, that we'd have come away with a point, and everyone would have been still, absolutely raving about us. Big game today, though. It feels because Liverpool just keep winning, and they're doing me head in doing it, but they just keep winning and winning, and it feels like today is, even though it's only September, it still feels like a big thing. And also, actually, I think for the confidence of the team, it's a great result in Bilbao. The other day, we played well against Forest. We're not conceding. So to beat Man City today, I think would really kind of lay a marker down for us. I think it's important mentally.
Absolutely. I know you're always around sports people and celebs and you're used to it. Have you had a kind of pinch me moment, especially with an athlete or maybe an Arsenal player?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really fortunate. I've had loads. I've had loads of them where I remember, so on one of my prosthetic, I wear a prosthetic leg, but on one of the spares that I've got loads of them. They're kind of lined up in my cupboard like shoes. But I've got, like, on one of my legs, I've got Bukayo Saka when he was on the inflatable unicorn in England duty. So it's not like it's like as much of a tattoo as you can get on a fake leg. It's like a mould into it. And I met Bukayo, and like I was like, by the way, I've got you on my leg. And he's like, what? I was like, here, mate, I've got you on my leg. And I kind of showed him it. And there's a moment where in your head you think this is kind of like a cool moment. But then you realise you're kind of like a 40-year-old man sweating, showing this like geezer that you watch every week, like a kind of mould of him on your leg. And it's like, it's not as endearing as what you hope. And then it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. And then I once met Thierry Henry, and I had a photo next to him. But for some reason, during the middle of the photo, he's kind of posing for it, and I just looked at him and just go, just to let you know, you're my hero, and I have my top table at my wedding named after you. Cheers. And he's like, the look on his face, he's like, get this geezer out. And the best thing was, it was in like the Sky Studios before like a Super Sunday game like this. And I'd got asked to go in, but behind me, it's like literally, it's just all kids behind me, and then there's me like, hello mate, you're my hero. Can you sign this for me?
Oh my God. So you had the top table at your wedding named after Thierry
Yeah, so I had them all
Henry?
named after
Wow.
all different players, yeah. So yeah, I had an
Wow.
Henry table, I had a Wenger table, I had, like Pires, Lundberg.
That's cool.
I would have had an Ali Adi at a table.
Sorry.
It's too long. It's too long.
It's too much,
long.
mate. They
Yeah.
were charging per letter on the artwork.
Too faffy. Anyway, I'll rescue you here and move on. We always like to ask people what their goal is or their moment, you know, that maybe got you really into Arsenal or that stands out and stays with you forever. I'll let you think of yours. We have people messaging in theirs on X, and I think we can have a look at some of them here. So Elle says, Kieran Tierney versus Southampton last season, because it was whilst I was on a busy train and having a panic attack. Oh, but then I saw my favourite player had scored on his last appearance, and it just made me feel a little better. Oh, okay. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, no pressure, Alex. You need to try and beat that. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh, the suspense. I might just read it out to you. We've got one from Callum, who says Bentner. What an icon Nicholas Bentner was. Bentner versus Hull, December 2013. The first game in the Emirates for myself and my grandpa. We'll never forget that game. That's cute. And loads of like special memories and moments. Oh, there's that message. Here's Ross, that Declan Rice goal in the Champions League, the second free kick against Madrid, date night with my girlfriend, and the reaction from both of us was everything we love about football. Why are you so surprised? What a date night? Oh, everyone's like, that's expensive. Yeah, well, no.
That's a gamble of a date night.
Yeah, but he might he might mean watch it on the TV or in the pub, you know? No, you're thinking live. And this is the last one from Tasha saying, Eddie Nketiah, Arsenal versus United, January 23, as it was the first game I went to and first goal I saw live. That's cool. Oh, yeah, so we all have that moment, a few epic ones there, so no pressure.
No.
What's yours?
Well, I'm going to, because those are slightly more recent ones, at least going to like kind of show my age. But when we did the season unbeaten, when we beat Leicester at Highbury, I was in the North Bank, and it was Vieira's winner. We went 1-0 down surprisingly. We come back, and what I love most about this goal, I mean, it's a good goal, but I was right behind this. But also it was my 20th birthday, so we went this. Oh no, so old I am, man. But you know, we went a season unbeaten on my 20th birthday, and I remember how hot it was at Highbury, and like I just lost my mind. And obviously, when you're that age, and you know, I'd been very much blessed with how well Arsenal had done. So, you know, we got a season unbeaten on my 20th birthday. I was thinking, it's an absolute touch, we'll win the treble on my 30th and stuff like that. And obviously, it's not quite worked out that way. So, yeah, I'm still kind of waiting for that next league title. I never imagined I'd be like 41 and still waiting. So, but yeah, man, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I look good for it, but it is what it is. Can't all be bad news.
Maybe it'll be this year.
Maybe this year. But yeah, I mean, that sticks out for me because it was was an absolutely awesome birthday. I remember going out and nightclub in Kent after a national in Kent one from it was
Okay.
good old night.
All right. I won't ask for any more
You had the
details.
R&B room, then you had the fun pub, and it was anyway.
Reminiscing. We're going to let you go in a minute and soak up the
we've got to get rid of
atmosphere.
him now. He's talking about fun pubs. It's a family show.
No, we love that vibe here on Live from N5. But Alex, firstly, what is your score prediction before we let you leave?
I'm going to go with 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 to us. I think we'll just edge it. But God, as long as Haaland don't score, I don't care.
There you go. That's the spirit of it. All right. 2-0. That would be nice. Did you say 2-0?
2-1.
2-1. I love that. I just took a goal off them there. 2-1. Thank you so much, Alex. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please give a huge round of applause for Alex Brooker.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much.
For you.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you, man. Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.
Nice to see you. Cheers. See you later. Bye.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that we were giving Alex a scarf. That was quite cute. Just
a
threw it
little-
around his neck. Repping the show.
Well, little memorabilia for him, you know. So it's come on the bigger show, bigger than his show, maybe.
What? I love it. He's left the room and now Jess is just throwing shade. I think we have another guest coming soon. Ooh. But first, we're going to do the Live from N5 Hall of Fame. So, this is a new segment that we've started this season because this season will be 20 years of us playing here at Emirates Stadium, which is incredible. So we've created our own Live from N5 Hall of Fame. There are already a few iconic moments in there. I've not been doing so well with getting the moments that I feel should be in there yet. It's not been going in my favour, Jez.
Well,
the polls are rigged.
It's probably because I've picked some great moment and I've done so well. You've got to sometimes admit it, you know. That was better than you.
Yeah, okay. Well, we have Femi Colioso, friend of the show, joining us soon, actually, pitchside with Frimmy, and he'll be coming up at half-time and full-time, and he's going to give us a pick that will go straight into the Hall of Fame, which I think is an absolute liberty. But anyway, please vote. If you're watching on YouTube, please vote in the live chat. Because we had this message in on X, okay? I want to show you it because, Jez, honestly, right,
yes,
here,
go on. Yeah.
my moments. That Reece Nelson last-minute winner against Malta. Sorry, wasn't that my pick last week? Where were you, Finn, when we were doing the vote for that?
Finn probably did vote for you, but it was the only one. And that's why I won.
No, it was close.
It was very close, but I still won this 2-0 to me. Yeah.
Absolutely fuming. Anyway, Jez, do you want to tell everyone your pick for this week?
Yeah, so this week I went with Thierry Henry's winner in 2007 against Man United. Don't know if you guys remember.
I love that. Just
don't fill
silent.
me with...
Okay. Oh, I could be in with a win here, Jez. Yeah. I mean...
Guys, this is the Man United... Okay, maybe it's because it's Henry, but this is the Man U team that won everything at that time, won the Premier League that year, and then last second Thierry Henry comes up with that goal and we win 2-1. So I think that was a special moment.
Okay, everyone's like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I didn't
Love
really,
that for you.
I expected a better reaction, but sorry.
Okay, I'm feeling
feel confident?
quietly confident,
Go
Jez.
on, let's-
My one, the thing is, I might have recency bias here. My one is Gabby Martinelli, again, the late goal against Man City. Yeah. Right? 2023. Thank you very much. Standing ovation here in the studio. You know why? It was such a late goal to make it 1-0. It was so special. I think the hope it gave us all, obviously, we didn't win the league that season, but we all thought after this game, could it be?
We didn't know we was going to beat City. We didn't know. It's zero hope, honestly. So Martinelli deserves, that was a great pick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to take it to a vote later on. I think we know who's going to win. But right now, we've got Femi and Frimmy pitchside. So let's head over to them. Guys, how's it going?
What's going on, guys? We are here pitchside at the Emirates, and this is a massive one. Manchester City come to the Emirates once again, and I'm with my guy Femi. How are you, my guy? You good?
I'm good, family. Good to be back at the carpet. Good to be back home.
feeling excited. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Listen, the tunes are popping. You know what I mean? Got the players. Sun's out. Yeah, I know, right? You know what I mean? The summer's not over just yet.
Do you know what I mean? We're still partying over here in North London.
Of course, we've got the City people behind us, but I want to talk to you quickly.
Yes.
I want to talk about your summer, obviously.
Okay, let's go.
How you been? Because
I've been good.
I was telling you a bit off camera, but my girlfriend went to go see Stevie Wonder, and then she saw you supporting.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
That was the dream.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? We played in Hyde Park, played to the family. Stevie Wonder came on afterwards. Travelled a lot this summer. Enjoyed it, a great time, but it feels good to be back in North London.
I love that. Of course, we got you involved for the Martin Zubimendi. How'd that come about?
Yo, that was cool. I got a call. It was honestly like, it felt like 24 hours. I get a phone call like, yo, Fems, it's happening. Can you make this happen? I was like, I'll do anything for the Arsenal, do you know what I'm saying? Recorded the drum solo, played it, met him.
How long does it take you to, like, come up with a
Do you know what? Normally I would have loved a week's notice. But this was just like rock and roll, let's get it going. I got to meet him. It was his first day in London.
Oh, sick.
So it was just nice to almost welcome him on behalf of everyone that loves the Arsenal, do you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Lovely guy. And a great player, do you know what I'm saying?
Listen, scored 2 goals against
you know what I'm saying, man?
Very good goals.
Yeah, man.
What do you say about his technique when he smashed that in?
You know what? I knew the brother was good. But that goal, I realised, you know what, there's something deeper. And you know what? To have a player like that at Arsenal, I feel like Zubimendi is one of them names where in 20, 30, 50 years' time we'll say he played for the Arsenal in 2025. So I'm excited about it.
Of course, we faced Bilbao in the Champions League as well. Trossard, who's starting today as well, came off the bench, kicked to score a goal. Martinelli as well.
Yeah.
Now he's starting today. What can we expect from Trossard
Well,
today?
do you know what, man? I feel like I'm watching my favourite ever squad.
Oh, okay,
Like, I've seen a lot of great Arsenal teams, a lot of great Arsenal 11s, but by way of the whole squad, I haven't seen anything like this. I remember when it felt like I could predict a team. Now, I just have to be patient and wait. I'm excited to see Trossard. A lot of people associate him with being a finisher, coming on and impacting the game. I want to see him impact it from the very start, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. I saw Odegaard's not in the squad. I hope he gets better soon. But again, it's a squad. Marino looks amazing this week. The whole team looks strong. So I'm excited, man, honestly.
And that's the thing that I love. It's like, it's got to a point where now, if someone does go injured for a little while, we can just go, you know what, we'll take him out, but we've got this player to put in. We've got this player to put in. Is Trossard one of those players that you feel like, he can have a big season to contribute this year? Yeah,
100%. A lot of people forget, aside from Saka, since Trossard joined, no one has more goal contributions. And, I feel like he's got a lot to offer. I think the next step for Trossard is proving he can do it from the start of the match. And no better way to show us what he can do than City at home. Do you know what I'm saying?
Another person that is, shine light on us as well. Noni, he's playing on the right side. He's been doing wonders.
Do you know what I'm saying?
How you been feeling good about him?
You know what? Noni reminds me of people I played with in school. Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of like 30 on 30 match. We've got one tennis ball, just dribble past everyone. I'm excited to see that happening. For me, the next step is I want to see him on the score sheet.
That's what we need to see.
Today would be a fantastic way for him to
that'd be a great way to
himself.
open
you know
your
what I'm
account.
saying? But he's been fantastic. He's been consistent. We've needed him in a time when Saka hasn't been fully fit. I've loved seeing him play. It's exciting times, you know what I'm saying?
Are you, would you have, because of course, Gabby Martinelli, he came off the bench and did his thing. Is that another role you would think that would be best for him for going up against Man City like this?
Do you know what? I like the way that Arteta has been using the language of finishers and squad and team. I'm starting to think less about who starts and more about who plays. And so I'm looking at Martinelli and I'm saying, okay, he had a tricky start to the season. If we're being honest, he had a difficult season last season. He looks really great this week against Bilbao. Can we maintain that? Can we start well? Do you hear what I'm saying? I think for me, this game is all about scoring first. Score first and establish that dominance. Can Martinelli and Trossard contribute to that? I hope so.
I love that. Listen, we've been bigging up our team. We could do that all day.
I could do it with every single one of them. But before we go, Mosquera, what a player. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, of course, Saliba's come back into the fold.
Exactly that.
But Mosquera's been doing ever so well, man. It was quite hard to see him out of the team, to be honest.
You know what I'm saying? There's been times of past Saliba injury really shook the core of the team. And this brother's looked great.
Oh, mate, he's looked
I
good.
don't like being too excited. It's only the third game, but is he the greatest defender of all time? I don't know. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we're on the road, you know what I mean?
Fair enough. Right, let's have a little chat about Man City.
Okay.
Of course, they've lost 2 games. But they're still dangerous. They're still someone you have to be wary of, right?
That is a serious team.
Yeah.
Also, it's right at the start of the season. We're only, this is game week 5.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So every team is still finding their groove, still warming up. They've made a lot of great signings. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but at the same time, I'm looking at an Arsenal squad that can beat this team.
I feel like we have to be very cautious of people like Haaland. Is there anyone else other than Haaland do you think we should be quite wary of?
Do you know what? Interestingly, I saw Donnarumma be the difference against PSG. And I'm looking at him, and really, to score against a keeper like that, you need to be at your very best finishing-wise. So he's one of the players that I'm looking at that I think could be someone that makes a difference, but hopefully not.
I love that. Of course, they've got a great defence as well. Ruben, Rock back there. Let's have a little chat about him. Do you think he'll be the difference as well, keeping out our strikers?
Do you know what?
We spoke about Gyökeres yet. Sorry, let's get on to him next.
Exactly that. You know what? We're at a point with this Arsenal team that you can have players as great as a Ruben, as great as a Rodri, but they have to deal with quite a lot of great players. So as great as he is, I do think there are going to be those moments where we get the better of all of them. It's just about, can we take advantage of those moments?
Of course, I need to go back to Gyökeres.
Yes.
He's got a few goals. I think he's got 3 goals now.
Exactly that.
Is this gonna, if he scores today, does it put the bed? Because a lot of people have been saying, you know, he's not up to scratch, maybe he's not fitting, and he's only scored against the smaller teams.
Yes.
Does he shut people up today if he scores against Man City?
For me, he shut everyone up on day one. I think people have really underestimated just the difficulty of being signed last minute, flying to Singapore, flying back, meeting new teammates, new midfielders, new systems. It's going to take time for him to warm into it. If my brother's warming up and he's 3 goals in 4 matches, I would take that warm-up any day of the week.
I love
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
Right, before we go, score predictions.
3-0 Arsenal.
Right, he went straight for it.
There,
3 minutes,
3-0
Arsenal. What are we thinking?
I think Gyökeres is going to score. I think Madueke will score. And I think Ebbs will score. Eze will score.
Love that big 3-0 score from my guy Femi. Guys, I'm going to send it back to the studio and we'll see you in a bit.
Perfect.
Lovely stuff. Thank you so much, guys. A bold 3-0 prediction there, Jess, from Femi.
Yeah. Optimistic, huh, for me.
But that's what we want to see.
No, listen, I'll be more than happy with 3-0.
I'm sure
I'll be
you
happy
would
with a 1-0 as well, you know.
Yeah, you'll take anything.
I'll take any win, yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Right, we have another very special guest on the show. An actor best known for John Wick, Game of Thrones, and his new show Atomic. Yeah, he's also a massive gooner. Please welcome to the show, Alfie Allen. Can you stand Alfie comes in, stands the other side of the room like he hates us. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm very, very, very grateful.
We were actually talking about your new show Atomic earlier on. Jez hasn't watched it yet, but it's one that him and his wife have said, oh, that sounds like a bit of us.
Yeah, definitely going to give you a go.
Yeah, no, I think it was the last episode that aired Thursday, and it's been going good. You know, it's like shot in Morocco for about 3 months. It took like a year to come out, but it's been, I think it's been well received. So it's cool. It's nice.
Okay, for anyone who hasn't watched it, can you tell us a bit about the show?
It's about 2 like outlaws in the deserts of North Africa. I play Max, who is a drug smuggler for the Venezuelan cartel, and then I come across, and then I come across a guy named JJ, who is also a kind of outlaw in the desert, and then it's kind of like an unlikely partnership, and then chaos ensues for the next 7 days. So there's the tagline. Oh, easy! I didn't know you were here. Easy.
Oh, football friends. We love
You're right, Gemma.
I'm glad the show is going well, and I'm 1 episode in, and it's really good. So if you're into action as well, watch it. It's great. We want to talk a bit about your Arsenal story and how you became an Arsenal supporter. And am I right in saying your family are or were Fulham fans?
Yeah, so my not my mum, my dad and my sister are both Fulham fans. I think because apparently, I don't know if this is true, but my granddad had trials for Fulham when he was like very young, and he saw Jimmy Hill there, and then he was like, okay, I've got no chance of getting in. So that was the story of why they were Fulham fans. But with me, yeah, I moved in to Islington like 95, 96. I think it was like Bruce Rioch days, and then Arsene Wenger came in, and so I was supporting before we were doing so well, and then it all just went amazingly. You know, Wenger changed the game up. So yeah, just been a supporter ever since then.
I love that you're like, I'm not just a glory hunter.
No, exactly, exactly.
From the early days. Are there any sort of particular standout moments that you can remember from growing up that still stay with you now?
Well, I mean, loads. Like, I wasn't there for the Henry goal against Barthez. That was just unbelievable. But when Will Tor scored the winner at Old Trafford to win us the league, that was pretty epic. I kind of preferred that, winning the league at Old Trafford than White Hart Lane. But yeah, and also Tony Adams scoring the winner, left foot, half volley. That was epic, and I was there for that one, so that was amazing. Yeah.
Nice, yeah. Everyone, lots of just nods of impressed people here in the studio. How are you feeling about this season? I know it's very early on. We've only played a few games, but the signings we made in the summer, I mean, we're excited, are you?
Yeah, very excited. I think we've got squad depth now, which is, like, I think, shown by Madueke just stepping in and being able to step up straight away. And so, yeah, I love the look of Zubimendi. I think he looks great. He's exactly what we need in midfield. And I think, you know, it just seems to really steady the ship, the signing of Zubimendi. And just, like, love Yoki, he's really come good. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I think today, if you're going to ask me for a prediction, I think 3-2.
Right, Alfie,
sorry. Jump
You're going Goalfest 3-2?
I'm going Goalfest 3-2, yeah, I think 3-2. I think Haaland will score a couple, definitely.
Haaland will just be Haaland.
Yeah,
We've got
exactly.
Big Gabby. We do.
Gabby,
Facts.
exactly. And Saliba's back in, right?
Yeah, he is.
Exactly.
I love someone like Izzy. Did you not see the team moves earlier on? No, we weren't watching that. We're going to play a little game. Well, you're like, oh no, what are they doing?
Another game.
The World Cup of Everything TV show
Okay.
edition. Okay, so you kind of know the vibe. I'm going to ask you.
I think so.
Yeah? So we've taken 8 of the top 30 TV shows from IMDb. Disclaimer, we got rid of anything you might be slightly biased towards.
Okay, cool.
You know, fair. And some documentaries and stuff. But these are some of the most iconic TV shows that you will all know. Okay, so Breaking Bad versus Band of Brothers. Who would you pick?
Breaking Bad.
I love Band of Brothers. Anything Army. What? Anything Army. Yes, that's why the vibe of your show is great.
Yeah.
Chernobyl versus The Wire.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know.
That is a really tough one. I think I'd have to go with The Wire. Yeah, I think I'd have to go with The Wire. Yeah.
The Sopranos versus Sherlock.
Sopranos. Come on, Sopranos. There's no question. No question.
Dexter versus the US Office.
I'd have to go. I think I'd have to go Dexter, just because it was like the start of that whole kind of streaming thing. Do you know what I mean? It was even before the streaming thing, I think. But yeah, probably Dexter, because it was one of the originals.
Okay, so then we've got Breaking Bad versus The Wire.
The Wire.
Oh, that was very quick. Shocked faces in the studio.
The Wire, definitely.
That's all right. That's okay. The Sopranos versus Dexter.
Sopranos.
Okay, so we've got The Wire versus The Sopranos in the final. What is the best TV show according to Alfie Allen?
Go with The Wire. The Wire.
Yeah, okay. I started that recently, very late to the party. A couple of episodes in, it's quite old, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Yeah. I guess so. It's got that kind of weird filter that they shoot through all the time, and then that comes out quite grainy on new HD TVs. But it's I love The Wire. It's like, kind of based off the book called Homicide, I think it was called. Yeah, and it's just it was about a journalist who spent, I think, a year or two with the Homicide Squad in Baltimore, and then it just, branched out into all these different parts of Baltimore. So I love that show. It's amazing.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you sold it to me. Fair play. I was going to ask you for your score prediction before you go, but you've given it 3-2, right?
3-2.
Okay, well, let's see. Thank you so much. We're going to let you go get ready to kick off.
Carl.
Alfie Allen. Oh, and in here out of nowhere as a star.
Here we go.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Take care.
See you later. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
We'll let you go. Have a lovely time. Thank you so much, Alfie. Bye. See you later. Oh, I love getting big name guests on the show. Also, I feel like everyone's probably seen Game of Thrones, right? So you're one person shaking their head in the room. Wow. So you know you're kind of like, oh, I love your show. Anyway, we played it cool. The women are playing right now, by the way. I believe Chloe Kelly, they're in the second half. I don't know what the score is. Producer Callum, feel free to tell me the score. 0-0. That's all right. I think Chloe Kelly has just come on, which is great because I was going to do a little segue into a VT with her, so that is magical. We've been catching up with some of the players at Media Days at Shoba Realty Training Centre. We've had Declan Rice, we've had Victor Gyökeres. This time it was the women's turn and we caught up with the legend that is Chloe Kelly. Let's have a look.
Great. But I think we've got another guest coming on.
Chloe.
What's going on, Chloe? You okay?
Hello.
Hey.
Come join us on the
There you go.
sofa.
Is this me? Oh, is this me?
You got two to pick from.
You can pick whatever you want.
So many microphones.
Sorry.
How are you?
I'm good. How are
Yeah?
you?
Enjoy your summer?
A little bit.
Whilst winning feels nice.
Oh man, of course you guys did the Euros. That must have been magical, man.
Yeah, special feeling. Winning the Champions League and then going into the Euros. It's just special memories and you dream for this moment. So to do it back to back is incredible. So yeah, a proud moment and with an unbelievable team and I'm excited for more silverware in red.
Yeah, love that. Love to hear that.
Yeah. I want to hear Chloe. Have you had time to process everything that has happened the past few months and the wins, you know, the celebrations that you had with all the supporters as well, your friends, family? Have you had a moment to actually reflect on it yet?
I think you reflect as you go, but it hasn't been a sit there and be like, wow, this has happened. I think every day I'm just grateful for the position that I'm in, to be at this special club and to win silverware. The Champions League is incredible and how we did it as well, bouncing back from the games in the previous games. And yeah, I think it's just a pinch me moment for me and I'm grateful for the position I'm in. It's a dream when I was growing up to play football and yeah, I'm proud.
Of course, you used to play for us before you came back. Did you think that your journey would, you know, bring you back to Arsenal and then go on to win the Champions League with us as well?
I believe that our paths will cross again, of course. Your roots always pull you back, and I always said that from day one. My journey was to go away, improve, get the minutes elsewhere, and that's why I left Arsenal to go on loan to Everton, and I learnt so much at my time there, so I'm very grateful for that, and to come back here now, to be given the opportunity to come back and be part of an unbelievable team and to win the Champions League here.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Listen, I'm glad you're back, man. You're a vibe. You don't know that. Like,
you're a vibe.
Listen, because what I really saw you got in your element is after the Champions League final, and you and Kay was doing your thing, you're shocking out and doing everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm so glad that like. Is that just always been you, kind of your vibe? You've always been that sort of personality?
Yeah, I just like to vibe. I love music, I love dancing, and I love showing personality. I'm just me, and I'm never going to change. And when I'm on the pitch, I try to show personality in my football, but off the pitch, I have a good time.
Oh, I loved catching up with Chloe Kelly. And Jez, you were just saying that our set looks very cool.
I know. When do I get the invite to go on that lovely sofa?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know when. I don't make the rules, Jez. But it was great to catch up with Chloe Kelly. Okay, it's time to play a game in here called Time Capsule. So we need one person who is quite confident with their knowledge of games, maybe their memory, testing their memory, right, Jez?
Stadium as well.
Thinks you, okay, you have been nominated, so if we can get you the microphone, please, and if you come up and join us, please. Woo-hoo.
This is fresh tonight.
Yes, it is. I also love that you've not even really heard what the game is and you've just been nominated by the group. So, last week, not to put you off, but we had the grime journalist on the show who got 8 out of 15. Now, when I tell you that sounds okay. Everyone's a bit like, all right. But he was good. This is quite a tricky game.
Okay.
So, We've got 5 pictures of Arsenal games from recent years. There are 3 points up for grab with each photo. All you've got to do is tell us the club we're playing at, the name of the ground, and the year.
So they're all away games?
Not the season. Maybe. Oh, he's clever. Not the season, the year the photo was taken in, okay? It all sounds quite straightforward, but it's we'll see.
Easy, yeah.
Are you ready?
Do I get some help from the crowd as well?
No. 15 points are up for grabs. If you get it wrong, then we can go to you guys and see if anyone knows. But you don't have a microphone, so you might have to shout really loudly.
Just apologise in advance if I let you lot down.
Aww. You'll only let yourself down, not them. No, you've got this. Okay, let's have a look at the first picture, please. The suspense. Okay. Hey, we saw him downstairs earlier in the press lounge. Yeah. Lovely man. No, he does not have the red hair anymore. I don't know why I'm acting like we can't say who it is, Freddie Lundberg. I love that. I'm like, ooh, what's his name?
So the 3 things I need to go is obviously City.
No. Right, Manchester City. Okay, sure. Where are they playing? What's the name of the stadium?
It was, oh my God.
Okay, so it's a little bit trickier than it seems. And
Main
the
Road?
year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with...
Watching you, Jacob. Helping out.
I'm going to go with 99.
2001.
2001, okay.
Okay, but you get 2 points for that. Okay, right. Right, let's have a look at the next photo. This is really hard, and that's the thing. You might think it looks easy. This is tricky. Play along at home as well.
Kenilworth Road.
Yeah?
4-3 to the Arsenal, Declan Rice.
Okay, wasn't asking that, but do you get an extra one for that?
Luton Town.
And the year.
The year, and this was 2023.
Yeah, correct. 4 points for that one. That was good. Well done. Okay, on to the next. Where is this? And who are we playing against?
This is at Ipswich.
Yeah.
That was Martinelli who scored. It was in 2025.
Yeah, and the name of the ground?
What is this ground called? Sorry. I know it's called Portman Road, but I just needed it to get into my head.
Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like that was a little bit
I was at the game. So.
You were at the game?
Yeah, I was at the game.
Fair play. You don't get an extra point for that. But you do get all 3 points for that photo. Yeah, you're doing really well. Right, on to the next. You are doing well. Where is this? Who's the opposition? And what's the year?
That is at Ellen Road. We're playing against Leeds. And that is 2005.
2004, I'm going to have to take your first answer. It was so... We're not doing locking in the answers. What is this? An actual game show? Right, 2 points out of the 3 there. That was so close.
That's good, yeah.
That's what's tricky, right, is getting the year as well. It's really tough.
If you said the season, it's different.
Oh, you're doing so well. Right, let's have a look at the last picture then.
Vicarage Road.
Yeah.
The goal scorer was Bukayo Saka.
I love you giving goal scorers.
No, because I remember the game. Sorry. And this was...
Hold on, so who's the opponent?
Watford. And this was 2021. No.
Right season, but it was 2022. That was so good. You got 12 out of 15.
If I got the years...
I mean, that was iconic. We have a prize for you. Go on, Jake.
Thank you so much.
I don't really know what it is. Is it a cap?
It's for me.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I don't know.
It's a cap and
well,
I mean, we'll have a look.
Well done. That was wicked. You are currently top of the scoreboard. There are only 2 of you on there so far, so does that mean much?
At least I ain't second.
But
That's on top of the table.
You may take your seat once again. Okay, kick-off is fast approaching. There's a lot going on outside on the pitch there here at Emirates Stadium. But firstly, we just want to check in with our resident tactician, Adrian Clark. Hello, Clarky, next to Dan Roebuck.
Hello.
Adrian, how's it going? I mean, it sounds like we can see flares. There's a lot going on out there. It sounds like the atmosphere is pretty epic. Talk to us.
Oh, yeah, it's electric. It really is. Yeah, I can feel the warmth of those sort of flame blowers as we're sat here. They're on the opposite side of the ground, but you can still feel them. When I got here about 2 o'clock today, it was absolutely ramped outside. It really has got that big match feel. Most people are in their seats already. This is it has a feel of a really big match, and it is, of course. So yeah, can't wait for it, Nicole.
Amazing. We can see the players are in the tunnel getting ready to make their way out. We will be coming back to you guys, Adrian Clark and Dan Roebuck, shortly. We're just going to have a look at some of the messages we got on X. I think we had one reply, wow, to where are you now? Listening en route to Montreal from Athens, saw the warm-up earlier, on a plane. Someone is watching live from N5 on a plane, Jez.
That's pretty
That
cool,
is
yeah.
dedication to the course. I love the photo as well from the window, just to have some proof. And shall we quickly have a look at the poll on YouTube? We're going to have a look now because we both gave an answer, right, for what should go into the Hall of Fame, an iconic moment from Arsenal's time here at Emirates Stadium. There are a lot to pick from, obviously. Jez, I've not been doing so well with my answers going in. You've been doing all right. Shall we have a look at the poll, what our viewers think, who they agree with? I'm a bit nervous, you see. 50... Okay, that is wrong. I could make this up right now, but I'm going to be an honest girly. It's 58-42 in favour of 58%. I think is in favour of Jeremy. Are you No.
Oh, better reaction, that guy.
I'm absolutely fuming. Right, before we go to commentary, Jez, score prediction, please.
2-1. 2-1 to us.
We're feeling confident?
Yeah.
All right, that's enough from us. We'll be back at halftime with our thoughts. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook or X, then head to arsenal.com and the app for live kick-by-kick commentary. But for now, let's leave you in the capable hands of Adrian Clark. But first, Dan Roebuck.
Many thanks to Nicole, Jeremy and all of the crew live from M5. Well, it is always a significant match day when the Sky Blues come to the capital, but today's encounter with Manchester City has the feeling of something even more substantial. Liverpool's unrelenting start to the Premier League season has put firm focus on a fixture that has delivered on drama more often than not. And the club's ranked most likely to depose the current champions. No defeat today would inflict a severe dint in their own title aspirations. Arsenal have been good against City recently, unbeaten in 5 in all competitions. The Gunners will aim to exploit a potential weakness in Pep Guardiola's side. They have lost 5 of their last 7 Premier League games, immediately following a European game in midweek, including a 5-1 loss here at Emirates to Arsenal back in February. How we would love to have a repeat of that.